Back, it's 4:43 here on your Friday morning. I think many of us were up late with these big storms, and boy, it was something. We had 80-plus-mile-an-hour winds across the metro as these storms blew through. Something interesting, if you're just joining us, showed this earlier. We call this a bookend vortice or vortex. You see it spinning right there over the city. It looks like a little hurricane. Well, it's not a hurricane, but it produced hurricane-force winds, and that's why we had our big problems. We also had 50 to 60-mile-an-hour winds on the North Shore and down south of the metro as well, but it looks like the worst of the winds were right across the heart of Kenner, Metairie, and New Orleans. 82 at the lakefront was your wind gust, 84 out at the New Orleans airport. And as of right now, we have one confirmed tornado that was over in St. James Parish. That's the only one we have at the moment, but we'll wait and see what else they find in the coming days. Our radar has quietened down quite a bit. We still have a storm just north of Poplarville up near Lumberton, moving towards Wiggins, Mississippi there in Stone County. We've got a few showers developing over the lake and near Lacombe and Slidell. Those are not severe. We've got a shower back through Donaldsonville and Gonzales. That's not severe either. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to see just a few showers and storms during the daytime, but we're already starting to see our next disturbance enter the picture. It's going to swing across the south, already producing storms to the west there into the Rio Grande Valley area. That's what's going to be moving our direction, and it gets here tonight. So tonight's going to bring our next best chance of storms. Now, we do have a chance for rain today. I don't think it's going to be completely dry, but it's not looking like a washout of a Friday afternoon. We'll have a few scattered storms here and there, something to keep an eye on if you're going to be out and about. It's tonight that our severe weather ramps up and that heavy rain risk ramps up as well. We're under a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. That's what we were under last night. 1 or 2 storms certainly could tap into the ingredients, produce strong winds. Isolated tornadoes, not impossible. Heavy rainfall and even some hailstones are possible as well. So that's what we're going to be watching into the overnight hours. Let me show you with Precision Cast. Notice not a whole lot happening, just a few storms popping up during the daytime, but watch here. We get into tonight, that disturbance rolls in, things blossom, and yes, heavy rain developing. For most, it'll probably be after midnight, but it lasts several hours. It will last into Saturday morning, and then even into Saturday around lunchtime, still some showers, but then we start to clear things out. So Saturday afternoon is looking drier. I'm going to keep about a 30% chance of rain tomorrow afternoon, but I think the worst or the heaviest of the rain will be in the morning hours. Sunday looks dry as well. So our rainfall totals tonight, we do have a flood potential. I wouldn't say it's jumping off the charts here, but in types of events like this, and if the ground's already saturated, it doesn't take much to get street flooding. We've got debris from tree limbs that have blown off from these storms last night or overnight, so drains get clogged. Wouldn't be hard to see these 2 to 4 inch numbers add up quickly and lead to street flooding. So that's what we'll watch through tonight. And that includes north and south of the lake here. So overall, we're not done just yet. The good news, the morning drive is going to be a lot calmer. I will say, big heads up on my drive in. I was dodging a lot of tree limbs. You know how the oak trees do in the big winds? They like to shed. The palms do the same thing, so you may run into some of those. I know some street lights are out in spots. Just use extra caution. Colleen's going to have a big traffic update for you coming up here in about 10 minutes or so. Our storms will continue into tomorrow morning. Saturday afternoon, things taper off. 88, mostly sunny on Sunday, and it luckily looks like we're going to be in a drier pattern into next week, but we're going to trade the rain for some heat. So get ready for the low 90s to return. We'll be hanging out in the low 90s most of next week. And right now, Brandon, I don't have any big rain chances all the way through about next Thursday.